Okay, so I'm hoping my children let me be great today. Um, but if not, it is what it is. So today I want to talk about my wins and my struggles still. And so for my wins is I did a whole lot of networking over the weekend. Put myself out there at quite a few events. Um, Letting people know I want to do speaking events and what I had to offer. I also had a moment of flow. And if for people who don't know what flow is, it's like when you're in a really focused state, and it's like when you lose all concept of time because you're just such in a groove of what you're doing. And I had flow about some concepts that I want to speak about. And so, like, I haven't had that in a little minute. And it's really been because I really haven't spent the time to sit down and be alone with my thoughts and let them, like, marinate. I've been very, like, choppy with my thoughts. So, I'm gonna try to put on do not disturb just in case somebody try to call me. So yeah, I've been very choppy with my thoughts, and so I've only been able to like get out. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's a whole world of difference when I let my brain go deeper and connect dots and come up with concepts versus like just trying to write things down that I know. It just feels very fulfilled, and that is the feeling that I've been looking for the past several months, maybe even to a year, where I feel that flow, because that is like the best feeling in the world, to feel those dots connect. And so now it's my job to communicate those thoughts to the world, right, in the best way, and share that with the world. That's my job, right? That's what God has called me to do. And so that felt really good. Long story short, I haven't done that in a really long time. I used to do it all the time when I first created Ponder Money. Just all these thoughts was formulating and coming together. But now to feel that again, I feel like it's a testament to I'm definitely on the right path. And that's why things are falling in line. So yeah, number one, put myself out there. Number two, getting into the flow. Those are my wins. My challenges still are, I don't think it's a challenge per se that like specific to me, but it's just a challenge of life, of a fact of life. That now that I'm starting to focus and put myself out there with Ponder Money and getting back into the focus of that, my household has been slipping, right? So I haven't been able to tidy up as much as I want to, or get the gang together to tidy up as much as I can. So just being okay with a small mess. And that's why in this season of my life, I've elected to do as much like kind of minimalism. So I need help. Hold on, y'all. Gotta unlock tablets and fix cups. Well, you got the cup on your own. Okay. Here you go. So, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so balance, right? So I've elected in this season of my life to do minimalism just because, like, I know that when I get into the groove of things, I'm not going to be able to focus as much on cleaning and making house. So I'm very focused on making sure everything in my house has a purpose, or not necessarily a purpose, even if the purpose is just like the candle that gives me the vibe of the smell of the home or whatever. Like, what I call it is like anything in my home, like I want to be a good steward of. And if I don't feel like I want to have the energy of taking care of it, it goes. So just the challenge of, here we go again. My house isn't as immaculate as I had used to it had been when I was on the struggle bus and like not really making much progress with Pawn and Money. But now that I really do feel like a breakthrough coming, the other side is like the house is falling apart. But yeah, so there's that. And then the other struggle is, again, back to trying to tie in the money making endeavor, being very vigilant about the money making. So today I went through all my videos that I have posted since I quit my job, and I just made a spreadsheet and lined them up by which ones had the most views, which ones got the most likes, which one got the most like viewer retention time. And like I'm trying to see if there's a pattern to like what I did. There's not much I can say that's a pattern. So at this point, I'm going to take the top 3 and like just rewatch them and see if anything jumps out at me that I did in particular in those videos that I didn't necessarily do, and ones that were lower performing. I know for one thing, if y'all hear a weird noise, my dog is down here on the floor chewing on some shit she probably ain't supposed to be chewing on. So you could probably hear munching in the background. That's my dog. And of course my son in the background living his best life, making all that noise. But yeah, so the challenge is like just re-looking at the stuff, because it's just like your not negative thoughts, but your like critical thoughts come like, oh, I should have did this, or I should have said that. Or even for me, it's not even that. It's more like, I don't know how to analyze this shit. Like, I don't even know what I'm looking for. So how do I know what made this good and what made this perform well? Like, I just see me. So I feel like I don't have those eyes to step back and analyze them per se, and that makes me frustrated. So I'll just put it like that. That was my challenge for today. Yeah, and that's pretty much all I want to say for today. I'll see y'all tomorrow.